thing that they added in, I'm not sure which update, but you know, in Ghost, that like Marvel Studios-esque.
Yeah, they started doing that because there was like a general one, but for all the new releases and the special and the PS5 iterations of them, they've started doing ones particular to the game. So it was originally like so for Miles, it's a general one for all the PlayStation-owned properties. But for Ghost and The Last of Us Part 1, it's specific to those games, which I thought was interesting. Let me know when you are up streaming, because... Oh shit, I think I'm live. Am I live?
Oh, you might be live.
I might be live.
I'm gonna reload and see it. Yeah, you're live.
I'm now thinking what are the things I've just been saying that are just completely random and bonkers.
Probably not that. Anyway, now we're double streaming because the stream
that's what we said we were gonna do.
Exactly. Yeah.
Ghost of Tsushima plays E3 Part 7. Is it upcoming? You said upcoming, waiting for RadTheLad.
What?
There's a waiting. Did you put in Part 7?
That's what should be here right now. Yeah.
It's currently still waiting.
Okay.
Nothing is happening. Hang on. Let me be gone. Let me refresh. Live. There you go. Aha! I see a loading screen. It was
exiled by Lord Shimura and his samurai forces. Jin and his allies make a desperate fight.
This is sounding like a Star Wars intro.
No, it's not a Star Wars intro if the screen hasn't gone black and then absolutely deafens you with that first like chord. You know, you're just sitting there waiting at it.
I feel like your hearing is a lot better than most people's, because that doesn't seem that loud to me or most people in my generation anymore.
Maybe it's just because of how when I watch them back, I'm thinking, okay, it's time to watch this movie. I should put it on nice and loud so I can hear everything. What's the first thing that happens? Oh Jesus Christ! Time to turn it down.
Maybe it's you. Maybe it's you're the problem.
Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the problem.
You're always the problem, Bradley. Oof. Why the fuck is there
I think it's Dean's fault myself.
Dean? Who is Dean?
It's like something of an in joke that I'm not really in on the joke for.
Okay.
Whenever...
I'm following a waymarker. I have no idea what the waymarker is for. I'm such a bloody blind follower of bullshit. Wait, did it take you back really far?
Pretty far, but like not. I just have to go through the...
Did you not save? Did you rage quit?
I didn't rage quit. I didn't rage quit.
Surely it would have let you save at that... Yeah, it does. If you save at the thing, it would have just let you go straight to the boss fight.
Eternal blue sky. I swear to God, I'm gonna watch that back after I'm done with this session, because I remember saving before switching off the stream, and this is really getting to me now. Because like if what you're saying is right, then I didn't. Optional.
I don't think you would have saved on stream anyway. It would have, the moment it went into the loading into the screen, it would have.
Thingies, doesn't it? Blue screens. It does.
Yeah. I mean, that would show that you were doing it, but it depends whether you did that and then ended the stream really quickly, because it does that while you end the stream as well.
Indeed,
okay,
indeed.
But we're now live, so you know what that means.
Yes, it's the last time to speak about...
It's not the last time, it's never gonna be the last time. I gotta rewatch that fucking thing every week. Now we've got the whole series. I saw a tweet from a comics Twitter account that I really like, and they were like, okay, now it's all out, I can watch it all together, and I'm like, yes, my kind of person.
I mean,
I didn't with this because obviously I didn't do it with this because you know, I felt it worked individually for the most part. Individual episodes worked.
My fault for mumbling. I said it is at last time.
That makes sense.
It's finally time.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't saying it was the last time. Gotta hope it's not the last time.
Oh no, I thought you meant the last time talking about She-Hulk. Because it is technically the last time talking about She-Hulk. About new She-Hulk. Until, you know, season 2.
Yeah.
Which
so
I'm...
salads out of the way.
Shall we bring up the elephant in the room?
Which one?
Well, I mean, fucking, oh, it was perfect. The moment she just like stopped, and I was like, they're not. Oh my god, they are. And then it showed us the fucking Disney screen. Absolutely perfect. Have I said?
My only quandary with that is that it will. It worked perfectly this time. It won't be as cool on rewatches, and that's such a shame.
I think it will. It depends. I think it will. I think it'll be one of those things that works really well if you watch it with a new audience.
Yeah, I'm not like, okay, maybe I am gullible and a bit of an idiot in hindsight. I was about to preface that with, I'm not gullible or an idiot, and then it was like, wait a second, I'm about to say that I'm a gullible
You're gonna say that to me. You're gonna say that in my presence. May I remind you the number of times I've managed to get you with press triangle to see a super cool cinematic view of this plane, Bradley. Smacks into a building. And he was never heard from again. I killed Bradley in cold blood multiple times.
So many times.
It's a wonder that he's friends with... It's a wonder that he's friends with me. FYI, that was a reference to Stephanie Phillips, who killed comics in cold blood, apparently.
Okay.
She took over the Harley Quinn main series, and some guy, well, basically some intelligentsia fucking member got so pissed off by that announcement that a woman was writing the main Harley Quinn series.
Why is that a problem? Harley Quinn is literally a woman.
Oh yeah, but she's normally written by a bloke.
Okay.
Or a woman and man team. Because for years the most popular one was Amanda Connor with some bloke. But anyway, Stephanie Phillips took over, and one of the best, well, funniest stupid reactions to the first issue she wrote was, Stephanie Phillips has killed comics in cold blood. How did she react to this? She got that quote put on t-shirts. It was perfect.
Oh, that is a good response.
You can buy this t-shirt, and other artists at DC have started putting characters in their, you know, just their casual wear. So I think Barbara Gordon, as in Batgirl, she has you can't see the Stephanie Phillips bit, but the t-shirt says "I killed comics in cold blood," which you can just see just enough of it to recognize it if you get it. If you know the t-shirt design, and the quote. But
you need to get past all of this.
Whoa! I like how we're basically both doing as well in our respective games, because I'm getting my ass kicked, and you look like you are doing fine, actually. Well, hopefully that won't continue.
What you expected from this? Where was I? Oh.
But
yes, Masako, let's go.
Wait, what? Matako? What the fuck? Oh, is that a guy? That is the,
yeah, Lady Masako just came and soloed this dude.
Masako. Sorry, I thought some guy called Matako had just joined the YouTube comments of your stream. Someone you knew, and you were just like, oh my god, it's my guy.
My guy Masako.
Yeah.
Sadly, no such luck. Instead, something even better than human contact. Eye contact. Let's go.
I didn't understand half of those words, Bradley, I'm afraid.
Oh, That's a flashbang. Moving swiftly along to what I...
What were we talking about before I brought up Killed Comics in Cold Blood?
Intelligent... Wait.
No, that was...
Oh, I wasn't in... Thingy stuff. God, I'm getting hard carried by my team right now.
Ow.
Actually, to be fair, I might not be. Because what's the average amount you can be contributing to a team? That's right. 1 over n, where n is the number of people.
Oh Jesus! Please talk about something. He's done maths.
She-Hulk, right?
He's doing maths, guys.
So She-Hulk, right?
Oh, that's shit.
Alright, now for the transfer.
I mean,
what were we talking about?
The silliest thing, right?
Oh, I think I was just saying that I think.
Oh yeah.
Oh no! I just said I killed Bradley in cold blood, and then I told you the origin of that meme. That's where that came from.
I was thinking that when they release more, like, oh yeah, because I was saying I was gullible and an idiot.
Yes.
So basically,
I think the only. Sorry. I think the only. I just want to add this really quickly, and then you can say your whole thing. I think the only time that isn't going to work is when they inevitably change the Disney home screen.
Yep.
Unless they update it.
What I was thinking. Yeah.
Unless they update the just the banner, because they can keep all the the titles in the same places. Because that's like a random order, I think.
So how was the trip? Did you
Yeah, it was pretty random. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I made that same mistake before. But basically, when it blinked out,
yes.
And mind you, I had the remote in my hand.
Did your mum blame you for breaking it?
No, I thought we had experienced an error until
you heard her, right?
Again, which was not my finest moment, I admit.
That is.
But I don't think the same thing would have happened if the thing was slightly different. As in, if it wasn't what I expected to see.
Yeah.
When it gets full of... Would you guys just...
Come on, Bradley, tell him to fuck off.
Yeah, sure.
That doesn't count.
I'm stuck! I'm stuck!
Oh, have you broken the game?
I ran into a building and then... where was I? Yes. That gag isn't gonna work on repeat watches when it gets too different. Big shame. But
I think here
very effective on this first try. So I
have two counters for that argument. So, because I watched that on my own, and I think it will be, even though it won't be the same experience for me again, it will be.
I don't think he saw me.
It will be for other people. So if you just watch that episode with different people who haven't seen it before, you'll get that kind of second-hand like fun, I think.
Yeah. Yes. I know it was for the sake of comedy, but
what?
Something that I kind of rolled my eyes at just a tad was when you know, El Grande Senor Kevin.
I thought that. I was actually expecting it to just turn up and be like, because I mean, I don't know how much of an act, like, because if he was, because he's not an actor, so that could have gone very wrong. Ah, shit.
Yes, I thought when it was bragging about its entertainment algorithm that makes almost perfect products every time. I was thinking, yeah, okay, dial it back, Kevin. You can,
We do.
treat yourself in your own time.
I really wish my reaction to them the fucking intelligentsia people dissing on 4, and I was like, that would be so much better if they didn't waste the Mighty 4 Jane Foster. Like, if they hadn't fucked that up, that line of dialogue would have worked so much better. Because they betrayed the Mighty 4. And then to have some blokes just be like, oh yeah, she sucks. It's like, no, don't make me fucking agree with them because you fucked up that character. Don't make me agree with the fucking bad guys. But, yeah. I've never sent you that. I've never sent you that page where they actually do basically that exact thing in the comics. Have I?
That page where they what in the comics?
Where she basically does what she did with the Disney Plus home screen.
Oh, she did that in the. Oh, that's cool. Right. Okay.
It's literally like.
How did she do that in the?
I think she.
I just received that.
She rips open a page. Where's the thing? Where's the? Oh, hang on. I'm being stupid. And perfect!
You're the ultimate, Miles.
80 seconds. Shwing? Are you getting perfect counters? What?
It was less that and more,
Oh, Christ.
stabbing someone in the back.
Cool. So, the coward's route then.
Coward? I have to do this to save Tsushima!
Voicemail.
I am not a slave to honor!
I know you're gonna hear a lot about me. Things I've done.
You are a slave to Tsushima. Hey, ba-ba-da-dee-ba-ba. Oh.
Getting out early. That's not why I gave up Krieger.
I cannot remember.
I was just not expecting that episode to go that way, but it did, and it worked.
I don't have a lot of practice.
I mean, it makes perfect sense. But
Thanks, kid.
Yeah.
For making me a better man that I could be on my own.
it makes perfect sense, and I'm really glad they did it.
Love you, Uncle.
But no, I do like the fact that, you know, technically they fixed everything off screen, because that is basically, she gets in the comics where that whole thing was referencing. I think she basically just gets bored of the villain, or there's some bullshit where, like, she's like, hang on, you're just gonna make us walk for 18 pages? And she goes, fuck that, and just tears a hole, like basically tears the page and just walks her and the civilians that she's she's protecting to the final page of the book.
Are you kidding me?
No. Wait, are you Ghost of Tsushima kidding me, or?
Oh, this guy's being a wad.
What's a wad?
I don't know, it's what this guy's being.
Fair enough. Do you want me to ask him? You can't shoot me through a truck! That's bullshit. I don't miss. What? God, I feel so weak as Miles. Bum, 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 ba, da, 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 da. They need to give Miles a fucking power boost in Spider-Man 2, I swear to God.
I'm sure they will. He's gonna be equal, or, you know, like...
He'll probably be as strong as Peter is in the first game. Yeah. It's just, he feels so weak if you're not using your Venom powers. But if you use your Venom powers, then it's just cheesing it.
Venom powers.
It's just like...
Under the context of Spider-Man 2.
That wasn't intentional. It just wasn't, yeah, it's like, I don't want to just Venom punch people all the time. I know that's how Miles won most battles, but it's just not what I want to do. Hey, using the monkey thing.
Wow.
What?
Not a great first run.
Did you just get interkilled?
Pretty much.
Cool. Well, I'm just swinging about, stopping crime,
Oh
and
my God.
recording shit.
What's
Do
in the
we,
underground messing with the billboard nearby?
so Hulk has a kid.
Yeah, that happened. You're always glad to see more, Matt.
Yep.
Wait, it's
Got the
because
signal.
I just
Time to
remembered that
move.
he was in it.
Yeah,
It's like,
Matt.
oh, yeah, he was in it.
That is the new most iconic line in the entire MCU. It had. Well done, Robert. You had I Am Iron Man for fucking 12 years, but now it is. Oh, and can we have some more Daredevil? A woman has needs.
And bingo.
No, well, okay. Well, that's what made me think of. That's the line that makes me think of it. But the Hulk smashes buildings, She-Hulk smashes fourth walls, and occasionally Matt Murdock.
Yeah, that was
I just-
cheeky. Cheeky.
She's great. I fucking love her. Does this mean? I hope that basically they just threw her. I'd actually love if she just basically fourth wall breaks herself into Daredevil.
Oh, that would be, yeah, that would be.
I bet, could she just be visiting? That's the thing, can they be a couple? But, I mean, I think she sets up her own practice in New York, so, come on.
How much of this perfect do you want my perfect dodge to be for it to be perfect?
I feel like without context, we could be playing the same game.
Yes.
Well, you stab people in the back, and I kick teenagers off a building. We are good people.
Which is worse?
Shut off the transmitter.
I mean,
People will forget.
you're
We all
You're-
die two things, one the physical and one when everyone forgets about us.
you're killing invaders
I should ask
who
you
have
about some
murdered
sort of
countless
background
people.
ad blocker.
I'm kicking teenagers off rooftops to fall very far, to get caught by magic webs that stick them to buildings but will dissolve in 2 hours, so they probably just fell to their deaths anyway, after hypothermia setting in because it's New York in the winter. Oh, and
That's a good point.
these teenagers have committed crimes and possibly hurt/killed people, but at the same time, that's a little bit,
Okay, here's a question, because I don't know enough about the character, and you're much more likely to be able to answer this properly. Would Frank?
Would Frank kill teenagers?
Yeah, would he kill those teenagers?
Subtle,
No.
but a good beat.
Okay.
Frank doesn't kill kids. I feel like he'd beat them up. I feel like he'd Luke Cage slap them.
Yeah.
I mean, think
yeah.
about how hard Frank Castle can punch. I feel like he'd just basically one-shot those teenagers and take their guns from them. Doesn't he do that?
He is like a normal human
If you
in
would have been anything
most
else, my mom
canons,
and dad would have
is he not?
supported you.
Yeah, he
all the
is,
way.
but I just mean, like, he's
Oh yeah, no
probably
doubt in my
peak
mind.
human, like,
That's-
fitness and strength in some ways, so I imagine, you know, unless you're, like, most of the people he fights are also mercenaries that are very strong and fit, so I feel like a teenager, he one-shots, you know, he punches them once, they're gonna be, like, knocked out.
Yeah. Oh, come on! What good is the double roll thing?
Thanks for having me, Mr. Jameson.
Bro, how do you avoid
Don't forget you can't parry or whatever it is.
Yeah, normal parry.
You can't normal parry, you can perfect parry and you can perfect dodge,
Ready to swing, Spider
but you
Cat?
can't normal parry.
God, the window for doing a perfect parry is so massive.
Imagine if we spent this entire stream and you don't get past this boss after doing it last time.
Ah,
Oh, you did it!
poison.
I can't wait to hear what you get up to.
Oh, ye of little faith, as they say. Oh no, I died!
Does that take you back?
I hope not. Okay, it didn't. Bruh.
Oh my god, did it? No, it didn't.
It was just this guy punted me halfway across Tsushima.
Again. Wait, what do I do with the cat? I've
No!
I've duplicated the backpack, and I have one less cat. I left the cat on the roof.
Awful.
I left the cat on the roof.
Need to sleep.
That is so funny. I left the cat on the roof. That's so funny. Can you see my stream? Because I did that thing where it gives you the cat suit. That sounds weird. The suit with the cat in the backpack. But then I immediately went to Miles' house, and he, changed us back into normal clothes. So.
I've got to finish off these guys. Okay, and on to this guy. No, dude! Man, if only there was an outfit that gave you, like, one of those...
It's a clue for a scavenger hunt.
You'll get there eventually.
Hold on a second.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't I just avoid him?
Wait, can you just run away from these fuckers?
These guys can't make me fight them.
See what Mom put together.
Joke's on you. You can't legally fight me unless I consent to it. Ha 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 ha!
Should get out of here.
That's
Check out
a
the
solution.
Natural History Museum.
It works!
I mean, that is basically the method of how to get through The Last of Us Grounded. If you get to the end of if you get to a certain place...
I don't know what blood Jin managed to find on his sword because I didn't kill anyone back there.
Okay, you're gonna have to do this again.
Haven't been to the museum.
We found out what you're gonna do next when you finish Tsushima. You're gonna do a pacifist run of Tsushima. Just how many fights you can run past.
Oh no! Sticky bomb, that's it.
Begone, cat!
Get exploded.
Do 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 do.
No! Damn, that was such a great start. Except for the fact that I died before the first phase. Hey, got that starter suit on.
Yes, I keep forgetting that you can see my stream, because I know I can see yours, but I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting I'm streaming. It's really funny. If only we could do the thing that the PS5 promised, where it shows where you can watch another person's stream in the corner. Or if we could split screen it or something, so you know. Okay, crime is here.
I'll pay you. This one shady looking weapons deal.
Why? Oh!
Going down, kid!
Do we have anything else to talk about She-Hulk related? You were gonna ask me a question about something comics-wise, and then you didn't.
It was Frank.
Oh, right, yes. Okay. I was actually mostly going off my Netflix knowledge, because I've read some guest appearances of Punisher in other people's series, and I've read one book of his. And to be honest, he's not as human as he is in the Netflix show, so I'd never really taken to comics Punisher. He's alright in his guest appearances, usually because the guests, the people's series he's guesting in are Daredevil and Spider-Man, who stop him from killing people. And he feels a lot more human when he's not just killing everyone on page. What have you seen? Update me on the CW verse. What bullshit's going on in? I was going to say Oliver.
So, God, I thought this was the funniest thing.
Yes.
So it was an episode of Arrow, right?
Yes.
And
keeping the neighborhood safe from Roxxon weapons, Spider-Man style.
Yeah, okay, second phase.
Hey.
So it was the episode where they were saying, what was happening in that episode?
This one was all your dad's idea.
Oh yeah, that which was a bit convenient. Like they find out that Dig's brother is in Hive, and then they get into a fight, it's like,
This
oh,
was
I'm gonna ID
before
this
high school.
guy, and he lifts up his mask and goes, oh my god!
Hanging in the park one day, and someone dropped a hot dog.
As if by magic.
You know how that goes.
It's
Place
his
was
brother,
swarming with pigeons.
right on cue.
Yeah, stop calling. He said, Aaron, man.
I thought that was
that's me.
surprisingly, what's the word?
Next day,
Convenient?
we're crawling all over Manhattan.
Oh no!
Oh, it's definitely convenient.
This is a
I'm
good
gonna do the triangle
Me
thing
and
where
your
I
dad used to hang
jump on
around
your.
here. Listen while the
jump on
whole
your thing and
station
break your
came
stuff.
alive. That's what you
What
need.
you gonna do?
Something at the station.
You can't kill me! Oh no, they killed me!
Oh, Bradley.
I've got to stop saying things like that. It makes me die.
Pride cometh before the fall. Always.
I said, man, you're not uptight enough for that job.
Oh yeah, and Malcolm Merlin found out about Thea's
Pretty
bloodlust.
sure he died trying.
Oh,
So-
cool.
Things better, Dad.
Oh yeah, because she
Yeah,
died last season, didn't she?
Yeah, and he
Okay.
was like, he sends
Natural
her this.
History Museum.
He goes
On the
to
postcard said, "Face in the park."
he goes to her house and says,
The
look,
world
look,
on
look,
our
here's
shoulders.
here's this
Regard the
guy.
next clue.
She's like, who's this guy? And he's like, yeah, you can kill him, he's a pedo, no one will care. And she's like, no, I don't want to kill anyone. And I was like, well, I mean, Thea, you're gonna kill someone, aren't you? You'd rather kill some random innocent person?
This one's of the Empire State.
I like the fact that
It's of the Empire State.
Malcolm thought the other way that conversation was going to go is, oh, Dad, you brought me a pedo! Yay! I've always wanted one! I kind of love the fact that I couldn't remember whether she just had to kill people or whether she had to eat them. It was like slightly vampiric or something now. And I just was like, pedo. It's like lasagna.
Used to be I felt guilty you didn't have.
I took one look at that scene and I thought, Frank
Things with your
Castle
uncle
would
tough.
never
I
pass up the opportunity.
Yeah.
Anytime I see you,
Well, that's the thing. You know, that's the weird thing about Arrow, that they constantly decide that they need to have like a moral question about the people that shoot fucking arrows into random goons' chests.
see you at the next clip.
It always feels a little bit dissonant that.
Sometimes some of
I
them.
haven't heard his voice in so
Well,
long.
that's the point. It's like it's so dissonant
I
that
really
they're.
like this new I really like one thing I really appreciate She-Hulk for doing is
Yeah.
giving us that
Follow the
definition
clue and
of
just
goon versus
her
henchman.
dad.
Yeah.
Did you do all this?
I just,
the
it's,
setup.
you know, the
Dad
fucking
made the clues
fact
last
that, you know,
I know it's been tough since
henchmen
the
who
movie,
are just,
not hearing from
who,
anyone
you know, aren't as
does.
bad as the big bad, most likely, and, you know, often have reasons for why they're this desperate working for these assholes, or whatever, especially if they're, you know, just in it for the money kind of thing, rather than the morality, or rather than the kind of moral, like, or, you know, whatever, believing in the cause, as Matt would say. But it's like, you know, Oliver and Thea will kill them with arrows in the chest, absolutely no problem. But the big bad who's actually caused all this, it's like, no, I can't possibly kill them, I'm a pacifist!
Not like you.
My guy, you're shooting knives into people from a great distance. Just because you're not using guns or actual knives does not mean you have the moral high ground. If Oliver had fucking just an endless supply of fist arrows for punching people really far away,
Oh, were you kidding me?
mm,
Here's what you get. There we go.
it just doesn't really work. It's like, that's why I do always like the series when he's just like, yeah, no, gonna kill people now.
Okay.
Because when did he decide to not kill people? Was it season 2 or season 3?
Season 2 he starts the whole I'm not gonna kill anyone because
It's
I
bad.
was told not to.
Except that time that he iced the drug person who had Felicity. Felicity. I fucked that we had chemistry. Do 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 do. Oh,
My
that was
goodness!
that's insult to injury. Ba-ba-da-ba-doo.
Yes,
Yeah.
take some of that. Oh,
These guys are still
Take
running
all of the
around.
things. How are you doing, buddy? Does it reset
doing
you
alright.
to phase 1 if
Oh,
you
God,
die?
there's another guy here. Yeah, it resets you to phase
Shit.
one.
Don't forget to kill all the little goon guys, because I don't think they infinitely respawn, and it allows you to build up your supercharge thing to just, like, you know, do the old super free slashes on the big bad guy.
Yes, that would be.
Hey, Miles.
Because I think if you could just stay away from him and his staff bullshit, while the other people have arrows.
You've been gone a while, huh?
Get another one on
You
him.
must be glad she's
And
coming
another
back.
one. Yes.
I'm kind of surprised Sable let her go. MJ's
I think I did.
profile
I think I
by
might have.
calling her cold, calculating, and humorless. Lavish praise in Sincaria. They're basically BFFs now.
Ba-ba-dee-ba-doo. And what about Flash? Okay, so Arrow had the most ridiculous scene so far. By the way, more coming, all related to Diggle's fucking brother. That character is.
And then.
He's gonna be the cause of many stupid scenes in the season coming. I'm just warning you now. There is a reason I fucking despise season 4.
And then I forgot at the end, Damien Dark appeared and used his I'm gonna suck your life force out thing on Thea, and he sucked some of the spicy bloodlust out of her.
Oh great, cool.
And she was like, "Dad, I mean Malcolm, I mean
Hey, bro.
Raish."
So yeah, I could totally
This
cover while
Damien
you
Dark
pick up
sucked
MJ at
some
the
of the
airport.
bloodlust out of me.
You must be glad she's coming back soon.
And he thought it was spicy.
Hey, you did it! You did it! You've got the mask.
Yeah,
You've got the cutscene.
Calculating and
I
humorless.
killed the
Lavish praise in
Did
Sincaria.
the idea work? Did the old kill the little guys first thing work?
Cool and slightly frightening.
Yes.
Okay, good job.
Or did you just kill the big guy very, very quickly?
I killed the big guy very quickly because
Ah.
I realized I had one more to I had one more to get to do the ghost dance slashes.
Oh, right, yeah.
And I thought, oh, there's an archer right there. Let me go and murk him real quick. Boom. Got the ghost dance on him. That happened. That for some reason or another reduced his block gauge or something because it did the like boom thing that happens when you break their guard.
Yes.
And then I just got a couple more slashes and then it went into the quick time event thingy. But yeah,
I'm shutting this
thank
down.
God for that.
Ow!
Yeah, Flash, there hasn't really actually watched any because
She-Hulk got in the way.
a bit of She-Hulk getting in the way and a bit of there being 2 episodes of Supergirl to watch back to back.
Oh, right. Oh, are you keeping like a list or like a guide or something, so it's like, okay, what's next? Okay, let's consult the guide, rather than just
Yes.
basically rotating round the,
Yeah, we're basically watching them in release order.
Okay, does it tell you what when each crossover event is coming up? Because I want to know when you're going to reach, because I might watch it at the same time. I might watch the Crisis on Earth X or whatever it's fucking called, because I've never actually seen all of it, and something quite significant happens, but it's really weird. I've never actually seen. Basically, tell me when Nazis show up.
Okay.
That's
Although,
all.
I suspect that the next crossover is going to be that Legends of Yesterday, Legends of Today thing is going on between Flash and Arrow.
Oh yeah.
Which I feel like, and I'm not sure why. This is a crazy theory. So I have this sneaking suspicion it might tie into Legends of Tomorrow somehow.
I think you might be. Wait a second.
I'm reading too far into it, isn't it? It's not connected at all. I'm just making things appear where there aren't.
I've actually got a sneaking suspicion that it doesn't at all.
What?
I might be wrong, but I think it might be really funny, but it might not.
If it turns out, oh my god, I'll eat my.
You don't wear a hat.
It's just-
I've never seen you wear a hat. I've tried to make you wear a fedora because I think it'll be ridiculous and hilarious, but I've never seen you wear a hat.
I would look ridiculous in a fedora.
Please watch a fedora. Please wear a fedora, Bradley.
I will watch a fedora. Yes, I'll put it.
Get
I'll
a
put it neatly on the
face
little
cam.
table.
Get a face cam for the next season of whatever games we decide to play after this. It's kind of funny that we both finished Miles and Ghost within an episode of each other.
Oh God, my laptop just went into sleep mode because I haven't been using it. Come back.
Have you got it plugged in?
Yeah, it is. It is plugged in and everything.
Wait, does it not have like an auto thing where if you're watching something it doesn't do that, or is it a power saving setting?
Yeah, it is switched on. I guess it's just because I was doing absolutely nothing with it. Not even mouse stuff. Oh, and it's not full screened either. So that would be it.
Why would you not? Do I not deserve full screen, Bradley?
Well, if it's full screen, I can't see the blaringly false comment section and keep up with it, you know?
That was both a diss and really self-deprecating at the same time. That was impressive. I've just been yeeted off a building. Please tell me you did. Please tell me maybe it's screensaver to save my dignity when I died. That's what it would have done.
It was saying a compassionate Jojaku Temple, here we go. What? No, where's the mission? That's not the mission.
Take me to my uncle's funeral. What? What? I like how many times I can deactivate that. You've got the one-hit death thing, and you can just go. Way!
Yeah. And in hindsight, like there were 2 episodes of Supergirl I watched this week.
Yes.
One of which being the one where Kara's dealing with all the stress and she's coming to the realization that she's not going to have the normal life that she wants.
Did she only just work that out? How old is she?
Well,
she's a Kryptonian. A Kryptonian? She's a Kryptonian on Earth, and she has been on Earth for many, many years. She discovered her powers, I imagine, when she was young.
I mean, she was like, she seemed 12, 13-ish when she arrived on Earth. But it's the whole thing of like when she thought that when she has this whole arc of thinking that she thought when she revealed her powers to the world and became, a superhero and all that, she became Supergirl, she thought that would start to make things feel normal again. Right. Because she's no longer hiding in a way that she's got these powers and everything.
Yeah.
And it doesn't do that, she gets all mad and stuff. And then like, James,
James?
I guess Jimmy. Well, Jimmy Olsen, but he's almost always
Christ.
James.
Oh, that's weird. That's weird to have him in a Supergirl. That is weird.
He's aged up. He's like older than her.
He's always older than her. She's a teenager in the comics, and he's.
She's like mid-20s here. They're both like mid-20s. Maybe he's like late 20s, early 30s or something. I don't know.
It's still weird. Has Superman been just mentioned, or has he appeared? Because I feel like some things...
He's clearly got an actor, because in the opening there's this silhouetted shot of him, so that we can see what he actually looks like.
The old Titan Season 1 showing of the Batman tactic. Oh my god, tell me when you need to watch Titans. It's on Netflix, and it is so bad it's good. Until you get to season 3, then I watched most of that drunk, and I had a fucking great time.
Because we see it every opening, because it's the bit where she says, when I finally arrived, my cousin had grown up and become ellipsis Superman, and then it does.
That's really awkward and cringy. Why would she mention that in the opening of every episode? It's like, yeah, we know.
Yeah.
It's like, that's the thing, that's one of the awkward things about retelling Supergirl's origin, is there's always going to be that expected cameo. And if it's a Supergirl story that's told well, you won't want him to show up. and lots of them he doesn't. Or they'll do it the opposite way, where he'll show up very early on, and then establish that it's not going to happen again because it doesn't need to. But it's a really awkward, weird thing. Ow, ow. So I feel like it's a bit awkward that they've done. He's in every title sequence, but he doesn't show up.
But James is having some girl problems with Lucy Lane, I think? Wait, no, Lucy Lane.
Oh, fuck, please tell me that's not actually a thing.
Oh, wait, I keep forgetting you haven't seen this.
Lucy are you serious? Let me guess, Jimmy Olsen is still a person, and we know Lois Lane is still a person. Is Lucy her fucking sister, or is it just really awkwardly ironic?
What? Wait, they're not always sisters?
Wait, no, I don't think Lucy Lynn exists.
There's a Lois Lane and there's a Lucy Lane.
I feel like she might be an OC to the show.
Okay. Well, either way, he's having girl problems in this episode, even though they seemed like their somewhat strained relationship had repaired overnight in the last episode, and it turns out that they were released in. It turns out that that episode and this episode were actually switched in release order because of current events.
The big C word.
Yeah. I was thinking more of a B word, as in
Brexit.
There was they switched the release order because that episode that was supposed to go first had lots of bombings in it, and there had apparently just been bombings in Paris or something, so they didn't want to...
Oh, Brexit! I fucking said Brexit! Yes, Brexit! The most traumatic event to ever happen. They can't possibly show an episode of Supergirl that involves Brexit.
I don't blame him for that at all. It's just what an inconvenient time where they're changing the status quo.
I like that they were just like, yeah, this is mostly episodic. We can release this in the wrong order rather than just not do an episode. Hey, do you remember when Watch Dogs Legion was sold off the fact that the world went to UK went to shit because of Brexit? That's like literally the starting off thing. It's like this is a UK post Brexit, and it's like Christ. That's been like the opening description when the game first like leaked.
Something rhythmic that was around when Dad and Uncle Aaron were little.
Still haven't turned into a martial artist hacker person and taken a trank gun and parkour all the way up and skyscrapers to the henchman in
the face.
It's a trank gun, don't worry about it. I'm actually going
I got a Legion at the same time as one of my uni friends, and we were basically playing it while chatting to each other, and she was like, have you noticed how many fucking teachers have nail guns? And I was like, what? And then I profiled a person who had a nail gun, and then I looked at the occupation and it was teacher. And then after she mentioned that, it was literally either tutors or teachers or some kind of like, basically any kind of like job similar, so like martial arts instructor. Every one of those people always had a nail gun, and it's like,
that's really weird.
What are they doing to their students? Or is it just, or are the nail guns actually intended for putting up posters or something in the classroom?
Good thing I've been practicing my form.
Hey, look at my stream for a second, because I fucking love the fact that once you finish Miles, they just basically make the sky purple. That's just so pretty. It's like blue, purple, orange, red. It's good. That's a good use of color. Good God, I've been playing very absent-mindedly, and I've finished half the map. I mean, I haven't done all the crimes in that half, but I'm doing not badly.
And now it is time for...
How many times do you reckon this is going to take you?
Once. Just that good.
Yep, I have faith. I'm also remembering how many times it took me on normal difficulty because it didn't give me a fucking suit with any powers. And that inanely pissed me off. But you are a master at this game, so even on the hardest difficulty, you'll clean sweep this guy. You'll take absolutely no damage, no hit run time.
Oh yeah, and
next time.
the other episode was the one with the red tornado. And by the red tornado, I mean this
Robot guy?
Yeah, robot guy.
He's in... I know what we can watch after... No, we can't because it's not on anything. Shit.
It's not on anything?
No, well, it's on the fucking US exclusive DC universe.
Oh.
It's like the only way you'd be able to watch it is if you fucking bought it, and that's not. Also, you know, it's just a bit like.
US only.
Well, I mean, how privy are you to the old pirating of the old content?
There we go.
I'm not good at it.
That said, all of the websites I used to use as a kid all started like, you know, all of them either got taken down, started giving you viruses, or started having porn ads for some reason.
Not ideal.
Not ideal. I feel like they got taken over, and then, like, I don't know, there was some conspiracy where it was like, oh, we're gonna start, like, copywriter people were like, oh, we'll put these kind of ads on it so it gets taken down. I don't fucking know. I don't know how these things work. I am having... Fuck you guys! Don't look at the stream, Bradley. That was the most embarrassing moment of my entire Miles playthrough. Christ. Hop around a fucking car for a good minute. I like how I'm having a shit time on a car quick time event and you're in the most dramatic cutscene of the game.
This car's secretly made of gold or something?
But yeah, something I think is interesting about old the Arrowverse is how they kind of I mean, this Supergirl is a bit Superman-ish in her own way, I guess. And
well, I mean, Flash was made because they didn't have the rights to Superman, and Arrow was made because they didn't have the rights to Batman. That's why Oliver's so much more gruff and Batman-y, and Flash is very, like, the hopeful kind of Superman character.
Yeah.
While he's a bit more he's a bit more down in the dumps kind of character in the comics.
Is he?
He's a lot more kind of, well, he doesn't have to be. He's quite hopeful, but very retrospective, which kind of annoyed me because I kind of wish he was just a bit like, you know, just get shit done, mate. You know, you have the most OP powers in the universe. Just fucking deal with it. Yeah.
Why you shouldn't run red lights.
It's like the best episode of the Flash TV show also completely invalidated every other episode, and it's just like,
yeah, it's just that if you notice, when you know that, oh, this guy's basically their version of that guy. This guy's basically the version of that guy. Because this billionaire human man, right?
Yep.
Billionaire human man. I wonder where that's going.
Hi, Miles.
And he doesn't much like Supergirl because she's an alien, and he doesn't quite think that one person should have all those powers and everything, and he's very much about he's very much wants to help the world in his own way. It's a bit overbearing, and of course, he sees what he's doing as a good thing, but he's not entirely, going about it in good ways. And no, he's not Lex Luthor. He's Maxwell Lord.
Let me just take a guess at his name. Is it Laxative Lather?
Opening the door.
Or is it Lenny Luthor? Is it the long lost cousin of Lex Luthor? Lenny Luthor.
Yeah, Lenny Luthor hasn't appeared yet.
Oh,
we have got Maxwell Lord.
his cameo, man. Let me guess, he'll die as soon just around the time that Wonder Woman 84 came out.
Good thing we're shutting this place down.
Because that always seems to be a thing.
What's in here?
FYI,
Shimmer brought his hands today.
does it give you the dates in the list of CW shows and does it tell you when they are released and stuff?
What
Did you just get your ass kicked by Shimmerer again?
Yeah, he brought his hands.
I think he brought his sword, surely.
That does make more sense, actually.
I like the fact that I kind of glanced at your stream, and I just swear you stood still and then just fell over. Is it literally like one... Does this count as like the final level? Technically. Because it's the story's end, isn't it?
Oh, I can kill him this time. I spared him the first time. Jeez! No! My God, he's
Is it like one hit kill or something?
Near enough. I mean, it's making me use this crappy outfit.
The outfit makes the warrior.
They say the clothes make the man.
I think that works.
Oh, shit. Oh my God, with him being like on equal, like, because when you play the game the first time, you basically just steamrolling with how much stronger you are. When he's like closer to or more powerful than you, he just like his actual skill gets to, show itself.
Wait, the first time you played this section, the first time you played this section, did you beat him in one go? Or are you talking about earlier in the game when you fight him?
I'm talking about this section, yeah.
Fucking hell, okay, I am really bad at those sections because it did take me quite a lot of goes to do that, but at the same time, I am famously bad at playing those bosses when I'm tired, and I was very tired because I thought, oh look, it ended. I might as well, have a chat with me uncle because that will be a good resolution. Oh, he wants to fight! Yay!
Yeah, I kind of knew. I kind of had a feeling it was gonna go in that direction.
I was thinking, I stupidly thought that these two people that are constantly, talking about honor and holding your sword wouldn't just have a really pissy fight at the end. It's like, you didn't listen to me! I did what I thought was right!
Damn, that move of his, he's like... It's like a feint, because like he waits and then it does the unblockable thingy.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Sword mastering this. Damn. But the first time I played this, I kind of had a feeling that it was going to go in this direction, and after the incredibly emotional scene that leads up to it, I was like, I've got to get this in one go, or it's not going to feel as epic,
Mm.
Yes, sir. On my way.
Yeah, that wasn't something I really concerned myself with, I've got to say.
God, he is really one-shotting me. Can I really not equip any other outfit for this? Because if I can, I might go for that one.
Ah, shit. Hello.
Oh no. I must be in this room.
Desist immediately!
Desist immediately? Who talks like this? Hello. Goodbye. Well done. We've got fucking someone commenting the entire, like, fucking doing closed captions over here.
Detain him!
What, by commentator?
Yeah.
You really only get one frame for that, don't you? Damn, I'm doing it just too late. I'm pressing that L1 just too late.
Ow! Motherfucker really just one-shot me.
Oh, not today, sir. Not today.
Oh, Christ! Okay, you die now. Die, die. Spider-Man doesn't kill anyone, but I do!
Keep him grounded!
Bum, 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 ba-dum. What show are you enjoying the most at the moment? So you're currently just watching Arrow, Supergirl, and Flash, correct?
Yes.
What is the best currently?
Currently, I'd say, oh, it's a toss-up between Flash and Supergirl right now because of Arrow Series 4 is not it.
It is rough. It is pretty rough. You know what's going to happen though is we're going to have a massive disagreement when you say you hate Season 5.
No, dude, no. Oh wait, I can get up. I forgot I could get up.
Oh, what did you do the whole Healy thing?
No! Oh, that was going so well. Yeah, I really enjoy the Earth 2, Earth 1 stuff, even though I've seen that for a while now.
It kind of feels really awkward. It really feels really awkward the fact that Lord Shimura doesn't really hesitate about fucking just killing you, like, straight after you're down to no health. While Jin's like, I don't want to kill you!
Please don't come to life, creepy Roxxon armor.
You know? He's like, I don't want to kill you, because I am not honorable. Or whatever, but I value life, and Shimura's like, ha, fuck you! He doesn't even hesitate. Like, how much does he actually love his nephew if he's just like, fuck you, you dead.
I don't know. The underground made it their favorite pastime.
People were discussing it on Reddit though, and people were reckoning that he would have either been killed by the Samurai Order or would have been forced to commit seppuku.
Jin or Shimura?
Shimura, if spared by Jin, what do you think? What do you think about that?
I think that's very likely to be the case, and even implied in game at one point.
Oh, really?
Are you at home?
Yeah, there's like
things.
it's like a conversation that you can have that only takes place after you can only have in post game.
Right.
And, no matter which option you choose, Jin will say that no matter what choice, whether you killed him or spared him, Jin will imply that Lord Shimura is no more, as if to, you know.
Oh yeah, doesn't he have his armor in Jin's like new hut thing?
No way.
Which kind of felt a bit weird straight after I spared him. It's like, Jesus, did he just insta-kill himself?
Okay, I did it. I did it.
You did
It's
it!
a really tough choice, because, like...
Nah, fuck him up, fuck him up, fuck him up!
Because when you...
Nice one, Ma.
Jin completes his character up by not killing, by rejecting the samurai code and his father. But on the other hand...
Fuck this guy.
He faces a more ignoble death if you choose not to kill him yourself. Like if he died fighting the ghost, then you know he's an honourable warrior who you know he did his best but so he's more honourable in that way.
Well, yeah, but it'll also be fucking dead, so it doesn't really matter. Honor don't mean shit if you're dead.
That basically is the message of the game, isn't it?
Yep.
However, since I've already done...
But it's kind of weird that he's talking about, like, having kids, and I'm like, how old is this guy? That's some fucking child bride shit there. Or stealing the cradle, whatever it's fucking called. It's just creepy no matter what. What are you gonna do, Bradley? Are you gonna kill him?
Maybe the underground should try handing out
Kill him!
Do it! that line from Khonshu in Moon Knight. Kill him! Snap his windpipe! Is it snap or is it break his windpipe?
It's not the Jedi way!
Fuck the Jedi way. It's totally the Jedi way. They slaughter thousands. They killed the Wookiees.
Oh my god, this is actually... Yeah, if you wanna view this game as a tragedy, then yeah, go for kill ending. That is sad.
Oh shit! Did you just hang on? I need to go back. I missed him. Oh fuck! Find me in the next life. Ugh. Guy fucking just like went for a hug, forgetting the knife was there.
That yeah, that is a much sadder ending. Holy hell.
Yeah, I feel like the other ending is the intentional, like, badass one. Wait a second, I've just realised, it's the people who did Infamous, which I knew, I didn't forget that, but they've managed to do another fucking dual ending, haven't they?
Oh yeah.
Are there many
Just
other
like
choices in this game?
A couple, but they're like small things and dialogue options.
Right.
I'll tell you something that's weird. Actually, nah, you probably... Are you likely to play Infamous 2?
No. I mean, I've watched, like, basically a summary of the entire... I think I watched a, full critique of that game, so I basically know everything.
Ah, okay. So, one thing I thought was kind of... like... The final ending choice in that game was... In Infamous 2.
All the frame rate just goes kaboosh when... Sorry, I've interrupted you. If you look at my stream, I've activated the old Spider-Verse 12 FPS thing, and it is very weird to get used to.
Oh my god. Your frame rate. What the hell happened? That is weird to get used to.
What is that a reference to?
Hey, Mom. Sorry. Another
What is
spider
what a
thing.
reference to?
So what's up? Did you need me?
What you just said, it's a thing. It's a thing. I've heard it before.
I'll let you go. Bye, honey.
Love you.
What the hell
Bye.
happened? I mean, that seems vague enough to have come from a lot of different places.
True that. So now are you gonna? Oh, it's gonna show you everything on the map, isn't it? So you're gonna go around and defeat all the places.
Fast and loose. Let's go.
Yeah, I could.
At least, I mean, it's up to you. At least until the end of this episode.
Yeah.
Or are we gonna end your stream?
I might end my stream pretty much after I get the suit, the white
The
suit.
red. Isn't it the red suit if he It's the red suit if he kills him, isn't it?
Is it? Oh, okay.
Ah, fuck! I fucked that up.
Well, I'll find out shortly, won't I? But
yes. Shit.
What exactly was I gonna say? Something about the... Yeah, Infamous 2, the ending there. It was interesting how, like, the good person and the bad person swapped roles for the ending, which was, I mean, it just kind of comes out of nowhere. But...
Oh, is that the two ally people?
Oh,
Yeah.
Man, I got this.
You got an ally who you basically you just ally with them every time you want ally with the other one every time you want bad boy points, and
then they randomly
really arbitrary things, like, Even down to really arbitrary things like, oh, we could share, one of us could share powers with you. Who do you want to share powers with? Me or her? And like, if you go with evil person, you actually get evil points. I mean, I don't see why choosing
Because
the other
it's corruptible, Bradley.
Oh,
Evil
cool.
powers are corruptible.
I got this.
Oh, fuck me. I
Essentially,
suck at this shit.
That game. It's alright. But, yeah, I did really enjoy Infamous 2. I think it's a big improvement over Infamous 1. Which, you know, honestly in this day and age, I mean, it released pretty early into the PS3's lifespan, so it does make sense that it feels like that, but...
Yeah.
You know, at times I was like, wait... Oh wait, this is on the PS3, not the PS2.
Wait, did the Infamous 1 feel like it should be a PS2 game?
I love wall running.
A bit. Bit. I mean,
No, oh you fucker!
I'm just gonna say this. Look at
I can't be asked to do that again.
2. Look at Jak 2 for the PS2. And look at Infamous 1 for the PS3. And tell me there's an earthly difference between them. Either
An
that
earthly?
An earthly difference, yeah.
That's a thing?
It's just a thing as far as I'm aware. If it isn't a thing, then I just made a thing. Woo!
Fair enough.
But, yeah, there's just so many more powers. And... Oh, I did get the white suit.
What?
I think I got the white suit.
Oh, wait, maybe, because you did the honourable thing? Maybe if you don't kill him, you get the red suit.
I'm fairly certain this is, I'm fairly certain this is the first time I've had this equipment.
Man, time flies.
Wait, does it give you, like, both? If you've played through it twice? Right, yeah.
Yeah, I've got both sets now.
Oh, cool, so...
I finally got all of the outfits in the game.
What did he get given to wear?
Huh?
What did you spawn in wearing?
I spawned in wearing white.
Maybe it is then, maybe because you chose the honourable end. What do you think looks better, the white or the red?
White, no doubt in my mind. And you know, going by Japanese colour theory, it's also really much more badass that way. Because white is heavily associated with death in Japanese colour theory.
Because you know,
might be why.
we've talked before, haven't we, about I don't think on stream, but like I've mentioned, but I don't really love the ghost armor itself. Not in its entirety. I think the body armor is badass. It looks really cool, but I just can't like I just didn't love the mask and headband combo. So I think I fairly quickly switched it to just like the bandana mask and the maybe I kept the headband. But the red one, for some reason, same mask, just a different colour, I felt like that worked so much better. I don't know, what do you think? Oh, you found either a boss fight or a conversation. I love how... Oh, Miles, why did you jump into the air and activate your ultimate? That's weird. I love how... when you finish the game, it's like, oh hey, you can replay every boss fight, and I was just like, I'm good. If there's like one thing I wanted to do less, I died. It is replay the boss fights.
Yeah. I really liked them on normal. I feel like they're a bit too hard on the hardest difficulty setting, which in hindsight is kind of on me, because I'm the one who chose the difficulty setting.
For me, the most of the game felt like it was on normal, and then the boss fights felt like they were on a completely different level. I could not get along with those fuckers.
Like, should you tell her about every cracked rib and supervillain with a vendetta?
Yes.
That is tough. I never had to face that question with May.
So then, Brad has completed Ghost of Tsushima.
On Lethal Plus.
On Lethal Plus, fucking hell. It did feel lethal, I'm sure.
It did. I quite enjoyed it for what it was. It definitely...
How much you're comfortable sharing.
Like, it definitely challenged me, that's for sure. But, you know, it wasn't insurmountable.
Well, I mean, obviously, because you've done it.
This kind of is, though. I managed to get stuck in the... I'm stuck. How did I manage?
You stuck in the PlayStation home screen. Ghost of Tsushima on the hardest difficulty, okay, fine. Maneuvering the PlayStation home screen. That's too hard. So the question is, what's next for you?
Next, clearly the only sensible choice is
The Last of Us. Not streaming.
I guess so.
Ah shit.
Yeah, I think it's about time I played that game, isn't it?
I feel like I really wish you could play part 1, the remake version, because I mean, it just.
Is it better then? Is it better than the? Like,
it just. I mean, I think for you, because it will be the first time through, it will be the remastered will be the perfect experience. But like, even though that story I am so familiar with, and those cutscenes, I could probably, recite most of them. with being able to see not game characters but real people, and to see all of the actors' micro expressions in those amazing acted scenes, I was actually brought to tears multiple times. For the first time since I played the game for the first, since the first time I ever played it on remastered. Because I came into The Last of Us on remastered rather than the PS3 version. So, yeah, and the first time it did bring me to tears. But after that, I knew it. But to then see them looking like real people, those emotions hit so much stronger. It's just a shame that, it is a shame that without a PS5, without the fucking ridiculous trophy hunt that is getting a PS5 in this country, and also, getting a game like that so new, it's like you'd have to just stay for a week and just play it every night at mine. That's the only way you could experience the remake. Which, by the way, I'm happy with that offer. Just saying. Just saying, if you want to come down for a week and just play The Last of Us and then fuck off again. No, nothing personal about the fucking off bit, but I haven't got that many holiday days.
I'm usually more of a fan of the I'm usually more of a fan of the go with the original if you can approach. But I do understand where that's coming, where the whole.
That's interesting.
Because I feel like that, the first time you experience it.
Well, I mean, for you, this will be the first time, so.
Maybe that's weird, but I just feel like.
Well, I mean, maybe, maybe, I mean, it's better, this is what's most logical.
If it's the same story, then...
Yeah, it is.
It's the same story, isn't it? So it should hit me as hard.
I mean, also thinking about it just logically, it's like, if you played part 1 first, there would be no reason to go back and play the remaster.
And done.
While if you play the remaster, then one day you might want to play part 1 and get that same emotional hook that I got for the second, for again. FYI, part 2, no matter how many times you play through it, will fuck you up. It is that emotionally draining every time. It is that. It is. like exhausting playing part 2.
Sure about that? I have the skip cutscenes button to save me from the emotional distress.
Oh, dude, it doesn't. That's the best thing. Naughty Dog has a whole thing about putting as much story on the stick as possible. It's not just bad shit happens in the cutscenes. It's just bad shit happens in the cutscenes, and you can't help. That's the worst thing. And often, you think it's a cutscene, and then it makes you commit violent acts that you now feel culpable for. It's not just, oh, la-di-da-di-da in gameplay, and then sad cutscenes. It's sad gameplay, and then violent act cutscenes, sometimes which get turned into technical QuickTime events, but really they don't feel like it because it's not a QuickTime event, because it waits for you to commit bad shit. So yeah, emotionally draining. Amazing game. You can
The first one first, though.
exactly, and before you can understand why it kind of was the main competition for Game of the Year versus Ghost. Wait, did I get you part 2?
Yeah.
Did I inflict part 2 on you? It's still in its wrapper because you haven't played part 1 yet.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't play. Okay, like.
Well, it wouldn't
play
make
that one, can you?
No, I mean.
Like, would you play
it depends.
Part 2 without playing part 1 first? I think the heck not.
I mean, I wouldn't, but I think some people did.
Well, I suppose some people must have. But that's not the way you're intended to experience the story. You're supposed to know what happened in the previous things.
Well, I mean, there is a recap.
Oh, yeah, I guess there's a recap. Well, I will be.
Although it isn't a sequel, it's a part 2. It is meant to kind of be one long thing, isn't it?
Well then, I shall end this stream. We have saved Tsushima, and I've killed my uncle/father.
Well, I mean, he had no qualms about killing you, so I wouldn't feel too bad.
He wanted it that way.
In fact, yeah, you should feel good in that way. Actually, you should feel good about killing him.
It's honestly like I like the I did like that ending as well. For how tragic it was. How it really.
Easy to find
it kind of leaves a sour taste in your mouth in the best kind of way. Like a kind of, oh god, it was all for nothing kind of feeling. At least when you spare him and Jin walks away having, he doesn't have to be the one to do it and all of that. And
yeah,
maybe it's worse off for Shimura, but he's free of the samurai code. He's completed his character arc.
Yeah.
He's got no honor, but he's not.
He should have, if he really wanted to complete his character arc, he should have whipped out the fucking ghost armor halfway through that fight and then stabbed Shimura with a kunai. I don't really get how kunai are dishonorable in those 1v1 fights.
Never said anything.
Yeah, I don't get why you can't use them at all.
It's like, some villains can just, change weapon or halfway through a fight, but no, you can't use a kunai, a perfectly valid ninja weapon.
Yeah, I appreciate that they didn't use I appreciate that they didn't gate stuff behind certain play styles like they do in Infamous. But
yeah,
there is kind of a samurai approach versus ninja approach, and they quite easily could have, if they wanted to, have given you samurai points versus ninja points for various actions you take.
If they'd given me the ability to use sticky bombs, though, I would have just
thrown a bunch of sticky bombs at him.
Every single enemy would have just been ignited instantly. Oh, arrows! Why can't you just duck away and get your fucking bow and arrow out?
These are the questions for the guys, that's for sure.
For Sucker Punch before they make the next Ghost of Tsushima. What if they just randomly make a crossover?
What? With what?
With Infamous, the first conduits in the samurai era.
That is that's certainly an idea.
That's some Fast and Furious level bullshit, is what that is.
It could maybe work if the powers are really, really weak, and like, you know, just they're just like more mystical tools.
Yeah.
Kind of things. Like,
well, I mean, there are ghosts.
I've got smoke powers. They don't let me hover in the air or fire blasts out of my hand, but they let me smoke bomb.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Like
so basically,
that could work, but they'd have to, they'd have to be that weak. But I don't know.
Maybe they wouldn't fight except in like a cutscene at the start. It's the old classic superhero crossover team up where they have to have a fight first, and then they realise it's stupid to have a fight and they should just team up.
I wonder why that's such a popular trope.
I think these days it's kind of a popular trope to make fun of it.
Yeah. Such is the way. Something becomes popular, something becomes too popular, we start making fun of the popular thing.
Got something for you.
Because it's been overdone at this point, and we know it's going to happen before it happens.
Yeah.
It's done by everyone. Well, time to drop save.
Yeah, you have to go back and check the other stream now to see if you saved.
I must have though, because I started that stream fighting, riding over to Lord Shimura to give him a letter saying, "Hey, would you show up at this climactic?"
Well, yeah, but I think it autosaves at certain points. But I think you can say, oh, maybe are there the checkpoints? Are they harder in the lethal setting?
They might be, but I've only played this game twice, so I'm not too knowledgeable about where the game is.
Fair enough.
Heat doesn't make it easy.
And it just gave me an autosave right there, so that's even more muddier. Or even more muddy.
Even muddier.
Well, that's it. Until they give us another. Love for them to give us another.
I'm being selfish and I want an Infamous game before they make another Ghost game. I think they should always alternate. I think Naughty Dog should either give us another Uncharted spin-off or a new IP before they give us Last of Us Part 3. Although, of course, they're doing the multiplayer story game first. Like, it's going to be wholly new characters, but it's going to be a story thing? That's fascinating to me.
Multiplayer, but...
It has its own story. Maybe like a Destiny, but in the Last of Us kind of thing. Yeah, but hopefully without the... I don't think an RPG, probably. I feel like basically The Last of Us.
A bit weird. Probably because that was Destiny 2 we played, wasn't it?
Yes, and although Destiny 2 is currently Destiny 1 for some fucking reason.
What?
Do you not remember when we went back on there and they were like, oh yeah, all the maps and shit of Destiny 2 are gone now, it's Destiny 1 again, and you get like the opening of Destiny 1. It's fucking weird. I haven't been on there in a long time, but mostly because it literally like completely just... I was just like, why? And I've never gone back. I think I deleted it actually after that. I was like, why have you done this?
Okay. Now I'll actually...
That beach driver's not gonna last long against those robbers.
I thought you'd already ended it with just talking.
Okay, now I've ended it. Not that yours is ended.
No, but I can. So, okay, so apparently there's a... Oh, so the traversal chat... Oh, fuck me, that's the... I'm saving that for some other bullshit. That will take me an entire day. Okay, so it's just it's not difficult, but I don't like it. I don't want to get the lowest reward, and I feel like to even just get spectacular is a bit shit, so I will go for ultimate or you know, or if I do it like 10 times and only get spectacular, I'll be like, that's fine, I'll leave it there. But I've basically all the little missions from this area of the map is done.
Watching that, right? How many more episodes did we have of that left anyway?
Episodes of what?
Spectacular Spider-Man.
It's split into 2 seasons. We entered. Oh fuck! They're at the truck. We entered season 2 not that long ago, but I still feel like I think we're about halfway through season 2, so we haven't got many left.
Huh.
Why?
It's really good. It's a shame that just because I was thinking how how I was enjoying it.
Oh yeah, you know why it got cancelled?
Why?
Because Disney bought the merch rights back, merch and TV rights back for Spider-Man, and gave us fucking Ultimate Spider-Man, the worst TV show.
Marketable team for him to be with.
Oh yeah.
Remember to get the action figures for all of Spider-Man's team.
Which he'll just spend the entire show bickering with.
Yeah.
Because Spider-Man doesn't particularly work well in a team.
Solo,
that's his thing.
No, let's have. Of course, funnily enough, that was my first expo. I watched a couple of episodes of that.
What do you mean as a kid? You were like, I was like 15 when that show came out, which meant you were like 20.
Wait, that can't be right.
It came out.
Okay, maybe. Wait, when did it come out?
Do you have access to the internet?
Okay.
I swear it was like 20. I think it was.
I remember watching it as a kid. If I didn't.
Are you thinking of the same show?
The one where there's Iron Fist and also.
Okay, yeah, you are thinking of the same show. Ow, motherfucker.
Ultimate Spider. Ultimate Spider.
2018, I'm gonna bet 2018 or 2017, one of those. The late teens.
The series ended in January 2017.
Fucking what, mate? Christ, have we had that new one for that long?
I'm gonna try somewhere else that'll actually give me a date.
You can unlock the door.
Like, I want the exact date, please, of when it started. First announced to 2012.
2012, okay. So yeah, I was a kid, you were not.
Okay, so I was kind of a teenager at that point, yeah, but yeah, close enough. I saw a couple of basically, what I was trying to say was, I saw a couple of episodes here and there, and because of that, it was my first exposure to both
Spider-Man.
Both Luke Cage and Danny Rand.
Oh, that's so
sad.
Yeah, it's totally valid that is just so off-putting, isn't it?
Yeah. You know, in hindsight, I was. Oh wait! Oh my God! This is.
Okay.
Oh God!
Ringing on now.
It is bad. It is. It was okay for a while, like for maybe one episode. I watched one episode and I thought, this isn't awful. But I think most of that was me just kind of lying to myself because they'd used Ultimate, and Ultimate Spider-Man books was the kind of the first comic books I read.
Yeah.
So. Oh, how do I? Oh wait.
But he believed me for a while, or at least pretended to.
Knew it. flipping knew it.
Between them.
Knew what?
Oh, just the voice actor for Danny Rand in that. It was,
Yeah.
I was sure that he played like all these other roles, and it turns out he did play all those roles I was thinking he was playing. Like Michelangelo in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2012, he was Beast Boy, and might still be animated Beast Boy, I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, that guy can never get out of that contract, the poor man. He was also Kevin Levin in
Yeah, Kevin Levin.
in Ultimate Alien. I keep pressing the wrong bloody button.
What happened to Ben 10 anyway? Did it die?
It's still going. It's still going. It will never end.
And the crowd goes wild.
Let's see.
What the fuck? Why didn't I get the... Okay. Does that count as in the air?
It had there was a reboot show from 2016 to 2021.
Really? Oh, wait, was that the one where he looks really young again?
Yeah, it's a reboot.
I think the original show was amazing. No count, no question of that. I really liked Alien Force. Alien Force, was that the second one?
Yeah, Alien Force was the second one.
Way more control up here.
No way,
What?
it just weirds me out whenever I see one of these things that I thought, God, that must have had hundreds of episodes. I look at it and it's like 50. And it's like, how would it? I must have watched most of the episodes then.
Yeah, anyway, is Alien Force the second one that was actually good?
Alien Force. Yeah, Alien Force was the second one. It was...
Do you know who I found out voiced Gwen in that?
Who?
Ellie.
Which means... not...
Ashley Johnson. Ashley Johnson. Who, FYI, would, considering she's played a Gwen before, it works really well, and the fact that the voice actor of Miles in this game is in The Last of Us. Please, can we have Ashley Johnson play Spider-Gwen?
God, she was Petra in Minecraft story mode.
Yeah, that's one of the weirder ones. She's in like loads of stuff where it's like, you're in that. You've seen Teen Titans, haven't you?
Yeah, she was Terra in Teen
I
Titans.
know. That was so like finding out she was both Gwen in Alien Force and Terra. Is so bizarre. I should really rewatch one of those episodes now, considering I'm so familiar with her voice from The Last of Us.
You sure you're getting more press with these billboards, or just more of me?
And tickety bye. Oh.
So if you consider the whole, if you consider all four of the original continuity, like Ben 10 Alien Force, Ben 10 Ultimate Alien, Ben 10 Omniverse, if you consider them all the same thing basically.
Omniverse, is that the weird reboot, or is that actually still continuing?
I mean, it...
Oh, of course that's Peter Parker as well, isn't it, actually?
Oh yeah, Yuri Lowenthal. Yeah, he plays Ben 10 when he's like a teenager, doesn't he?
How weird would it be if that was the guy who plays Miles was in that as well, as just like a side character at one point?
You know what? I'm gonna check who voices Miles.
Najee Jeter.
There.
Oh well, that was.
Billboard should be back to normal
But
now.
see if he's in Ben 10. I think that's the one quote. There's one quote that just went around TikTok so much that from Kevin Levin in Ben 10 Alien Force, and it's just like it's the only thing I don't remember it in the actual show, but I remember it, just that one scene and that audio so well now because it was just how many times I bloody heard it.
Sadly, it seems he has not been in Ben 10.
Damn, he might have been too young, to be honest, at the time.
Although, do you recognise the name of Sam from The Last of Us?
As in...
Hey, App says thieves are breaking into a
Character
store
Sam.
near
Do you remember a character called Sam?
Yes, this is the person I'm talking about. You know when I said Miles is in The Last of Us? The voice actor of Miles is in The Last of Us?
Ah, yes. I must have focused too hard on trying to find out if he was in Ben 10 to hear you. My sincerest apologies.
That's a good excuse, but oh shit! I just killed a sewer pipe. No, I don't know. What?
The original continuity basically ran from 2005 to 2014, and that
2005. I remember the original ads. I remember watching that first episode because they aired the first episode on Cartoon Network.
What? Wow, that is so long ago.
Mm-hmm. God damn, that was 2 years after The Incredibles.
No.
That was 2 years before the first Transformers movie, and 3 years before Iron Man.
Huh.
Do you ever think it's a weird thing that there was time before the MCU? Because
it does feel a bit weird. Like the MCU currently
hasn't stopped.
It hasn't stopped, and it's constantly doing things. And
I mean, it almost stopped during COVID. That was the first year to not have 3 MCU releases.
Sometimes I think they should have stopped with Endgame. But then I remember they like making money.
I would have been I don't think they should have stopped. I think they should have taken a hiatus.
Yeah.
I think they shouldn't have gone faster.
Yeah, that could have worked as well, actually.
I feel like, because stopping would mean that we wouldn't get, the new characters in.
Yeah.
And I feel like that would be a real shame.
Bishop.
Yeah. Miss Marvel. But at the same time, I feel like a lot of the things, would have worked better if they just gave themselves more time to... What the fuck? Oh, is there a limit of how many people can get crushed by a fucking whatever that is? That seems bullshit. Oh, I see. Wait, did not a single... Oh my god, these teenagers are all fucking puffing steroids. I've turned Brandy into a chicken!
Nope.
You literally clucked.
Oh, yeah, I guess I did.
You went fuck, fuck, fuck. Oh fuck. Ow. You say fuck, fuck, fuck. I say fuck, fuck, fuck. And I'm dead. Okay, I think that's a good place to end the stream. Let's just